All right. Scratch audio. Nice. Okay. So I just wanna do this piece because it really fucks with my mind. And to you, future Alex, I wanna say how I perceive things today, because too good and too well I know that I forget the worst of the worst, and the appreciation level goes down by the time of how things were and how things could be at a given time. So, meaning, I just want to talk about this morning where I was in the box and I'm still hurt. Today is the 17th of May 2022, and I am in humongous pain. So the pain is in my lower right side, back, just above the hip, basically around L2, L3. So far and this is going on for the past 1.5, almost 2 years now. It's actually 1 year and about 9 months, where I have this pain getting worse by the time, and now it is to a point where I walk like as if I were 80 or 90 and I had like literally back pain and or troubles standing upright. And it's mostly after waking up in the morning and after sitting down on the floor at any given time for a little bit longer than a couple of minutes. So after I then stand up or wake up, I have to give my body a little bit of time until it sort of aligns again and builds up the structure, basically the stability, sort of. The way it feels like it needs to like build up the stability again. So I, in those 2 years, tried multiple things, going from doctor to doctor, MRI to MRI. Had multiple hypotheses and theories and guesses of doctors and specialists and physiotherapists and manual therapists and you name it. And in those 2 years, I given up multiple times and I started multiple times again, just going step by step each time again, which is arguably mentally the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. And it's not pleasant, continuously not pleasant. I can't enjoy life. I enjoy life in a way that is the lowest standard I would, basically can imagine myself being. And I was raised on a farm, working hard hours, hard days. And I agree, like, this is first world problem, but I don't fucking care because, I feel it. And it's not pleasant. So I want to better my situation, my life. Anyways, and this is just to not forget how things can be and how uncomfortable things can be. So I really, really suffer. What I also tried was going into the alternative route, going with chakra cleansing, meditation, energy healing, breath work. I do a lot of breath work. And now, for the past week, I started smoking weed. Only knowing the little bro science I know, I haven't read up on it. I just know it's illegal in the sport context because it has these healing properties, right? Otherwise, why would they make it illegal? So I tried that, and mentally it helps, but physically it doesn't have any benefit whatsoever. Not that I can feel it anyways, right? So did that or do that right now multiple times a day, just taking one or so hit from my vaporizer because I don't want to smoke. And I don't get high. It's sort of like a micro-dosing way. And I have microdosed mushrooms in the past, just to clear out some emotions from the past. So I basically approach this the same way, that I don't want to get high. I want to function normally. I just want to better myself and not even get worse. Worse in the sense that I can't live life to the fullest. So been doing that, and so this morning with my best friend, I had a little bit of a discussion about how this is illegal in Germany, and how basically it's not good, and he read up on the negative side effects and stuff like that. So he's worried about me, and I completely understand where he's coming from, and I understand the basis of where he forms his opinion from. But I can't care. I cannot be limited by the legal or illegal side of things. If it's especially a thing that is like weed or mushrooms, it's so loosely based on shit from the 70s, which might help me. By this point, I would take steroids. I would take anything that helps me somehow getting back, because I won't compete in the highest level. I want to compete again. If it would up to me, I wouldn't smoke weed. I wouldn't take anything that is illegal if I could be an athlete, And so this is where I'm coming from. I don't care if it's legal, illegal. I don't care if you have a bad opinion or bad feeling about something. I don't give a shit as long as it makes me better and gets me back to health again. At this point, I literally don't care, because it's about my quality of life and not being a better athlete, because I've been there and I've done that. So in my past, I've done 10 years of karate, well, over 10 years actually at this point. Not at this point, but I was doing karate from year 9 to year 21-ish. And then I had a little bit of a working period where I didn't do any sport, which then I decided to quit my job and pursue this CrossFit thing, which I fucking love. And I still would continue doing that. I actually, well, in a way I still do it. I just don't train. I just want to get better, which is my definition of CrossFit, right? So this is where I am right now, and this is my way to let you, my future you, Alex, know how I was at this point in time, also for the past 2 years, obviously. So I haven't done that, but this morning I just felt I had to talk it out. I had to basically do a little bit of a, how can you put this, like a diary, to know it for the future, because I probably look at this in the future being all healthy and all jumpy and can't even imagine how it was. But if I would now allow myself to go there, I would be miserable all day, every day, 24/7, because I have pain when I sleep. And I could cry at any given time during the day if I allow myself to. If I would allow myself to, I would be fucking miserable. That I know. Sometimes a human, a peer, someone comes up to me and goes, "How are you?" And I go, I'm fine. Not allowing myself to obviously go there, because I don't need to tell it every person every time again, right? It's every time I go there, like, oh no, I'm this and that. I'm not so good. I have back pain. I have this, I can't walk straight. Every time I do this, it's obviously like, it's not pleasant to go there, So I sometimes say, good enough. Like, that's what I do. It's not a lie, but I don't need to tell you every time again what I have, right? Another new person that doesn't know it. And so I do that, right? I do like the I'm fine, I'm good enough, I'm doing okay, stuff like that. I don't say I'm fucking epic. I don't lie. But if I would allow myself, then sometimes this person goes, no, how are you really? And then I go there, and then I pour my heart out. And sometimes I cry. Sometimes I cry by myself because it's that painful. And it is, next to the physical side, also the mental side that is fucking painful. And it is just what I have to deal with. So this is it. That's a little diary. That's a little diarrhea I have for you in the future. And kind of like every time again, I'm so fucking keen to see where this is going. And I'm just blessed by the people around me and by the thing I can do. Now it was sports and it was CrossFit, and now it's the filming thing. And we'll see. It's going to be interesting. And good luck to you, Alex. Today Alex, I guess. The Alex from the 17th of May 2022. And stay tuned.